He rubbed it in. And then who's gonna get custody of you when I kill myself?
And that was exactly where we just started, for the record. The first 4 seconds of this stream is now we're discussing who's going to get custody of you when I kill myself.
Hello, people.
Oh my god, I love our stream.
You're back.
Well, that's on the internet forever.
Yeah, so welcome. It's been a while, guys. How you doing? How's life? Clearly better for some than others.
Welcome to the stream. We missed y'all.
Because the lie is better than the
Don't lie to our viewers.
So yeah, for posterity and the NSFW tags, no actual self-harm was being talked about in that moment.
No.
Yeah, we were not specific. We were not giving guidance or whatever.
Yeah.
We need to probably cut that out of the video.
Possibly.
I
don't know how
busy
you
right
choose.
Stop giving me more work.
I don't
You
know.
know what? For once, it was not technically speaking my fault.
That's a new, yeah, it's
No, that's
Right?
Yeah.
Technically, it wasn't.
You were a factor, but no, you weren't the one who said
But I was not the factor. I was just a factor.
a factor. Yes.
So
For
I'm
sake.
less guilty. I'll take this as a win.
So welcome back, everybody.
yes.
It's been a minute.
To the insane asylum.
It's been a minute. We need crackhead energy. It's been too long.
Honestly.
Speaking of crackhead energy, do you want to do our recap and then we'll kind of jump into this?
Oh,
Best of luck.
where did we leave off?
Oh,
I can tell you. So y'all did some shenanigans and fought some stuff and kind of lived, and then you're like, oh, we're gonna move on to the next town because we want to rescue Gail's mama, right? So you guys got pointed in the right direction. That's some creepy guys holding Gail's mom as like some sort of like pseudo living doll thing and collects people in his big mansion.
Planning for this and trying to figure out on who's going to be the sacrifice.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So they've got this whole plan that I know nothing about this thing, and then in true me fashion, I have derailed them because how they ended up looking at the city. They got transportation. They had this whole plan, and they ended it by sitting in a wheat field that they found to be very corrupted, and that if they were to eat the wheat or all of the vegetables that were here became wheat, and it is corrupted and would probably lead to death if consumed or processed. And as they were examining it, Gail looked up and noticed that the what seemed to be an avatar of Shanti was standing in the middle of a field with a bunch of dead wheat around her, and his new friendly deity, Ariel, ice goddess of famine and destruction.
Best friend.
Yeah, best friends, honestly. Reached a hand out
for the life cleric.
in support, just to let them know that, he's supported by her. And it's a classic battle of good becomes bad becomes good. The balance must be kept. So you guys are kind of in the middle of that. There's nothing that says you have to engage in a fight or anything like that.
Good.
Just wanted to put that out there. And you guys were dropped off by one of Goldfish Ale's contacts that kind of move... I was going to say smuggling. Not a smuggler. I think we made it a point to say that he was not a criminal. You did...
Definitely not, under any circumstances.
And then he did give you a tidbit of information before he left, is that there was a Fey sympathetic town guard named Jareth, who could look the other way if bribed. So they kind of gave you that information before he took off. And of course, entering into the city, there are 2 long lines, one for merchants, one for footwalkers. Did I miss anything? I think that's mostly it.
Oh,
Flirting
Doku,
fight.
Could you show the new art for Cedar? Because I want to give credit to. I gotta look up her new Instagram name.
Wait, I know this. The Spacey Ace.
That's the one. Yes.
Yeah.
Our dear friend and amazing artist Ava. We love you so much, girl. Your art style has grown so much, and it's amazing. And we love you.
And we
Woo,
can show the
Ava!
art. Show the art.
Show the art.
And just to add to her long ass resume of being a badass artist, she's drawn every fucking character switch.
Every single one of our characters has been
No.
drawn.
Every single one of my characters.
Oh, right, okay.
Just build its own fucking party.
Ava, you need to give Rain like a punch card.
Yeah, right? I need to get the 10th one like half off. I would say free, but I don't want to do that.
Oh, but
But yeah, we love you,
Yeah.
girly.
Nah, I'm sobering that up to Ava now. I'm gonna be like, hey, so where's my membership card?
But seriously, Ava's art is awesome. If you guys,
Which is crazy.
seen
Do you
our
still
icons,
have
It's fantastic.
Do you still have the artwork? I realize you're still sitting on Brigwin for some reason.
Oh yeah, no, I
Had to fix that.
yeah, pick out.
Technical stuff is happening.
Let me do a little digging.
Yeah, I'll
But
try
I do have it. I've always had it. I just have to find it.
Yeah. I think that was my first computer, so I might not have carried over.
No, you're totally fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have like a lot of your models though, which is so
Yeah.
fun.
How fucking shocking.
It's all done by her though. And what was the new handle
Uh-huh.
again?
The Spacey Ace.
The Spacey Ace. All right.
Uh-huh.
On the one hand, Rain, stop making more characters. On the other hand, keep supporting fantastic artists.
On one hand, no. On the other hand, yes.
That's our message for today's session.
Which, don't worry, there will be subtitles. I know the British accent is weird. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do.
Oh yeah, because your accent sounds absolutely phenomenal. Sorry,
I
I'm
didn't
really
say that. I just said it's. I just said it's understandable.
All I
didn't say
just
there's
heard.
anything good about it.
All I just heard was barbecue and barbecue sauce and guns. I don't know why.
Hey, that is not true. That is just not true.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a tornado coming.
No,
There you
no,
go. There you go.
wrong. No, and that is wholly inaccurate.
I feel like you're
You
about to.
forgot racism.
No, Rain.
No, I didn't.
This is not sponsored by racism, guys.
We specifically avoided that because
We don't need any more of that.
that's just a stereotype. All right. Anyway, moving on before we get canceled.
Please, please.
How you guys doing? All right. So we did our recap.
Wait,
Yeah.
where's the art? Did I not see? Did I miss the
Oh,
art?
it's here. It's on the YouTube.
Oh, it's on the YouTube.
Yes,
on
I
the
can show
YouTube?
you the art though on my phone.
Do you want me to make it bigger again?
No, you're good.
I've also
I'm just
already shown you in
tired.
person.
I know, but I like her.
I do
is that?
too.
She's so pretty.
Thank you,
Anyway,
Amber.
It's on
sorry.
YouTube.
Continue.
I have
Here,
OBS
I'll-
up, so
I'll-
it's really easy.
I'm not on the YouTube.
Not on the YouTube. You don't watch and support your own stream?
No, I have a life.
Rude.
Hey,
How dare
look.
you?
I'm honest.
Here, Harry, I just sent you the art.
Okay.
Rain, would you also like to be sent the art?
Yeah.
Look at
Oh.
this. Wow. Wow, that is cool.
Right?
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. I fully doubled down on what I said earlier. Support artists because wow, that is awesome.
I love my bird.
Oh, a cat. It's a cat.
A
It's a
cat.
cat's butt. There's the cat's face.
Oh, that cat looks like.
That's why I
mine.
can't find the file. I don't have it. Sophie does.
No worries.
Oh.
I'm sure it'll turn up.
Yeah.
So if you have
Because I forgot I was never the one that commissioned Dimron.
Oh.
Yeah, I commissioned all the
Oh,
beginning art
you
pieces.
did as a
Yeah, it
surprise.
was a surprise for you guys because
But
I
you
love
need to
you.
go find Dimron.
I'm not gonna be able to find it right now.
How dare you?
I'll have to go back through that.
Do
That was all
better.
other computer completely.
Be better.
I try.
Work harder.
It's almost like we've been doing this for years now, and we have
Almost 4.
a large collection of just things.
It's like Kenneth's bag.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
wait, no, don't say that.
No.
Harry, no.
That's,
All right.
that's problematic.
Wheatfield.
Anyway,
We're in it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
Wheatfield, Avatar.
Wheatfield.
And Shanti's avatar is staring at us like a creepy scarecrow.
Okay. Wait, is it just me that can see this, or is the whole party?
So
seeing-
you saw it first. So everyone's kind of examining the wheat and trying to determine like what's going on with it. We determined that the reason why it's not being harvested is because it has to be purified, and they can only purify so much of it, which is kind of creating the famine. Even though they're surrounded in food. You noticed it first, but it does seem to be standing there, staring. And you just get a cold chill, not just from Aurel, but the avatar itself of Shanti.
I don't like this place. Not one bit. I say we continue on. We reach our objective.
Are we gonna address the Mr. Stairs a lot over there?
I think that's a lady.
Oh, Mr. Stairs. Sorry, I forgot what the art was. It's been a few weeks. Okay.
just,
Um,
just hit him with the, are we going to address the avatar in the room?
I think this is a warning.
Oh wait, Dogu, we have the Dimron art. It's on the maps.
Oh.
It's right above Gale.
So that's a token.
I remember. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'll... Well, hold on, I might be able to do something with that. Let me see here. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
I say we take this as a warning. We know that she's not happy with us. And right now I don't feel strong enough or capable enough to take on, a goddess.
That's fair. That's fair. We did kind of just take on a Tarask, so maybe
Yeah.
maybe we do press pause on this one.
We press pause. We gather strength. We gather allies. And we see where this road takes us. Not this literal road, but our journey.
All right, let's make it into the city, and we go get your mom.
Yeah. We were going to get disguises, right? As well.
Well, yeah,
I remember.
that's first, but I meant in a general sense. We get into the city, and then the plan is under the title "Get Your Mom."
Cool.
I never said I was good at making plan names.
No, it works. It's better than some plan names I've heard.
Okay, let's get in the city. And I think as Cedar says this, she's gonna put her hood up. Cause, owl.
Yeah. Gale is gonna see if he can retract his wings to try and blend in a bit more.
Okay. And do you guys kind of make your way up to the walking entrance of the city?
I think so.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. So you guys walk up to the city. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Forgot I was wearing that shirt. It was more about the cat. It was a situation that happened at the last Ren Fair here in Las Vegas, and where it rained so bad that it overflowed the sewage for the park.
Oh,
And
no.
during the flood of the Poop River, it picked up generators and floated them. And the generators were electrifying a shit river that washed away some of the reenactors' camps. And so, yes, there was an electrified shit river that literally washed away some camps. And so shirts were made, and the proceeds went to rebuild the camps that got washed away by the electric poop river. There was
I love
actually
everything about this.
songs made about it as well.
my
Because
God.
as someone was trying to like recover their like stuff from the poop river, a gopher bit them. So in the same time that like the poop river was flooding, the gophers were attacking, and so it's just a really bad day for a handful of people at the last Ren Fair.
The gophers were attacking.
This is the best day of my life.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So yeah, there's shirts. There's
Why
there's
does this just sound like it? This just
porta
sounds like a D&D
potties.
module.
porta potty. There's the tents that got washed away. There's a generator in here somewhere. Oh, right here.
God.
There's a generator.
Oh
But yeah.
my goodness.
Where are the feral gophers?
The gophers came after. That was after we've confirmed the facts.
Oh.
And the story just kind of evolved.
Oh, no, they've been zapped by lightning. They're even more deadly. They're super
Sorry,
charged.
Real. I just looked over and actually read your shirt.
Yeah.
I was really confused.
It was supposed to be cat cam, not... Yeah, I forgot what shirt I was wearing.
Not electric poop river.
That being said, if you want the shirt, proceeds go to the camps that were affected by the flood last year.
Low-key, I kind of do want that shirt.
I'll see if I can find the link for it. My buddy Johnny was the one who hosted it, so I'll see if I can get the link and I'll post it later.
we need to make it so it's a link underneath the description of the YouTube video.
Oh my God.
Stalled.
All right.
Yeah.
Link, I'll put it.
That'd be perfect. If you're watching this video and you want to support them, click the link in the description. Kind of always wanted to say that on a YouTube video.
Electric poop river. Link in the description.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry to
So we're
derail.
walking into the city.
The city, the gate.
Yeah.
We
All
made
right.
it.
So you guys make your way up to the gate, and you kind of get in line. And this line is moving very slowly. You guys were probably dropped off about midday, and by the time you get up to the gate, the sun is already kind of starting to go down. You know, sunset will be in a couple of hours. Not in a couple hours, in about an hour. The sun is already kind of cresting down. And you finally get up to the gate, and there are kind of two guards, and they kind of motion you forward. Like, how many in the party?
4.
4? He doesn't even look up. Alright, 4. Any fruit or vegetables need to be disclosed?
I mean,
Vegetables.
I mean, it's an
Or
easy
else I'll be
question.
stressed about this question in the airport because I feel like I need to tell them every piece of gum I have in my backpack because I'm a chronic oversharer.
I mean, nothing on my person.
Alright. You all seem remarkably well armed. Is there a story behind that? He didn't even look up, he just continues to write.
Just questing heroes.
Questing heroes.
Yeah.
He
Same
means
as-
adventures.
Nope. Questing heroes.
It sounds more flowery.
It sounds more pompous.
Well, when you read the books I have, that's what they call themselves.
It's fine to be a little pompous. The slow ones tend to have delusions of grandeur. It's fine. We see a lot of that lately.
Whoa, hey.
I was raised by scholars, thank you very much.
Oh, they did a great job. And he kind of pats your shoulder. Alright.
trying very hard right now not to lose her temper, but she's like, "Don't draw attention to yourself. Don't draw attention to yourself. Don't draw attention to yourself."
All right.
Please know if you lose
I
your
won't.
temper, your face will hit the ground.
I'm not gonna lose my temper. That's why I said she's trying really hard not to.
Gal just sort of nods and smiles, sort of like, yeah, huh.
And it's like, who's a good boy? All right. Anyways,
That's too far.
do you guys already have your city visas?
Quick question, did we get our city visas when we were traveling?
Oh wait, it was I think we did actually. There was like the little. It was like a little glowy cylinder thing.
Chloe cylinder thing.
I might be misremembering. This is Sophie talking, not Cedar.
Yeah, that was is a concept that you are familiar with. You have gotten them for cities in the past.
Okay.
But you
Would
don't.
they work for this particular city, or is it like a brand new one for each one?
You'll have to be issued a new one per city. So here's how it works. I'm going to take you to a side room. You're just going to disclose what property that you have that is of value, so we can keep it on record. You're on foot, so I don't imagine there'd be that much. Once then, we'll activate you some city visas. They last 5 days. They're 1 gold each. To stay in the city for 5 days. You can freely travel within the city, out of the city, and come back. They will be good for 5 days. Once you're 5 days, you either have to get permanent residence and file for that, and or leave the city. If you were caught with an expired visa, you will be sold in a savory to pay the cost of your visa. So, any questions?
Sounds
No,
pretty
sir.
clear.
Okay. So
How many days?
You have 5 days. Excluding today. We give you half a day as a freebie. We're good folk here. All right.
Very generous people selling into slavery for having expired visas.
And he kind of like poke.
Gail doesn't say that out loud.
He points you to a side room. Next.
We go to the side room.
Yeah.
So you get pulled into a side room, and you see another kind of female guard, fully suited armor. Think Gwendolyn from like Game of Thrones. She's just like 6'7", huge.
I think you mean Brienne.
Brienne, yeah. Gwendolyn
Gwendolyn's
Christie is
the
her
actor.
actor, yeah. But yeah, Brienne of Toth.
Yes. That's not a bad British accent. Well done.
Yeah, look at that. And they kind of have a big table. They're like, all right, guys, drop your stuff. Let's register it. If you have any questions, concerns, let me know. Obviously, keep your... I don't want to see anything underneath. Just, we need to know how much value you have. If anything gets stolen, we know how much you can claim. We've had some issues lately with people claiming that things were stolen that were more expensive than they actually were. And city's on a pretty tight lockdown. There is a curfew, 8 p.m. You have to be indoors. If you're caught outdoors, your visa will be seized, and you'll be kicked out of the city.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Please tell me someone has multiple knives and multiple weapons, because that is my... Okay, this is my favourite trope in fantasy, where they
Oh
get
no, I'm
stopped.
excited. I'm so excited
all
for
their
this.
weapons out of
I'm
the
not going
box.
first. For comedy, I'm not going first.
That's fair
I
enough.
guess Celia will go first with kind of showing her gloves and dragonhide belt and the fact that she has now currently over 2,000 gold coins in her bag.
Oh, right, because we have you holding the money, right?
No,
No, you just have that.
I just have that. I took it a while ago. From the golem.
That's awesome. Oh,
You
right,
did,
I
didn't
remember
you?
now.
Yeah.
Toby. I love Toby.
She puts an approximate value down of your stuff, and she kind of clicks the visa to a magic stone. The visa lights up, and it kind of starts a timer, and she hands it to you with a piece of paper that has basically all the stuff that you just showed her. And she goes, if you have any disputes with my list, you should have done it right the first time. You can move on. Next.
Gel will step up. He'll draw his sword, his dagger, place them on the table. Obviously, he's got his armor on, so he just sort of does like a little spin with that, and just puts like his prayer book and his goggles on the table.
I forget. You still have a detachable hand, right?
Yes, I do. Do
Yeah.
I have to take off my hand as well?
Well, actually, no, he wouldn't.
Mm.
That arm became a part of your body.
Yeah, it became a part of the body.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to remember if it was still detachable or not, but I don't think it is.
No.
I don't know.
So she kind of she checks you over. She gives you a little bit of a weird glance.
My eyes are up here. This is a family-friendly stream.
Yeah. No.
Starting now.
There's nothing I'm interested in, believe me.
Good.
We don't get your types here very frequently.
You mean clerics?
Yeah, we'll
He
go
says
with
with
that.
a little grin.
Just remember where you guys are. This is, I'm trying to say this without sounding like a huge asshole, but it kind of has to sound like a huge asshole. This is a purist nation, if you catch my drift, so you probably won't be very well received walking through the city. So just be careful and don't hurt anybody, because we probably won't take your side. And she kind of writes down an approximate value, which is significantly undervalued of your gear. She writes down like 340 gold, which is like your plate armor is probably worth like 3 times that. Just in general.
Gail's just going to respond, that wasn't my intention in the first place, but I will keep it under regard.
Cool. Next.
So Dimron's gonna walk up, and before I actually lay my things out for inspection, I have a question for you, Dokyo.
Okay.
In Dimron's time away from the party, as she was building up her brand and traveling and doing all whatever, ale moguls and fantasy games do, how many times would you estimate roughly she would have been through the city?
This city you probably would have been at least once before, just to set up the franchise and like sign the paperwork and stuff like that. So you've probably spent 5 days here previously.
Okay. From my time as a guardsman, or my time being as well known as I am and having been here before, do I know anything about this guard specifically?
I wouldn't say this one specifically, no.
Okay.
There weren't too many contacts that like you had. You had the name of one specifically, that was kind of dropped to you, but outside of that, like unless you illicitly remembered, and you can roll a history check if you want to see if you can remember, and I can just give you a name of a guard that you probably went through processing with before. But I mean, so if you wanna name drop somebody, you can, but it would have been the same process.
I'm gonna do something slightly different from name dropping, but similar vein. Dimron's just going to approach and like Dimron has a good poker face. She knows how to, hide when an alcohol really hits, that kind of thing. So she knows how to hide a nasty look when she wants to rip your throat out. So she just walks up, totally like even-tempered, and she just kind of starts making small talk, pulling out the various things in her bag, taking off her bracelet of defense, laying out the rations, doing all that, and she just goes, hey, just curious, what is it that guards like you get to do for fun? Like, do you actually get any time off? Or is it just work? Because I've seen so many guards just horrendously overworked.
We do 2 6-hour rotations a day, so it comes to about 6 hours or 12 hours every 24 hours. We don't get the most free time, but we get to eat, and that's good enough for us. I mean, I like polishing my sword and my knives. And public executions are fun. I tend to get to do those.
Those are nice. I do really enjoy a nice decapitation every now and again, I will admit.
Is that a Dimran truth? Or are you
No.
just... Okay, I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Well, actually, would it? I mean, could it be argued that it wouldn't technically be a lie? Because when she still had her crazy rage, she has and would decapitate people and saw no issue.
Yeah.
But she also was not in her right mind, so...
Yeah, so it was just one of those things. I'm like, if you enjoy decapitating people like like someone would, like an executioner would, then it probably would not be a lie if you just agreed. It's a specific mechanic that I'm looking for. So it's if you felt like it was not a whole truth, per your character, then it would be a charisma saving throw. If you feel like it would, we can pass the throw for now.
It would probably be charisma then, yeah. But... Okay, yeah, I'll resolve this and then continue.
Rain, you've disappeared.
I know.
He just trailed
You
off.
my
Vanished
dice.
into the purple ether. Return to us.
I still can't. That. There's like this character.
That would be a
horror-
16.
Ooh, okay. So yeah, maybe you don't quite enjoy it as much as I do then. And she just kind of stares at you.
And she'll just go, well, I don't know, I was just thinking, I used to be a guardsman myself. I always enjoyed a nice stiff drink every now and again. Didn't know if others felt the same. So,
I drink where I can. It's one of the few pleasantries we get. Unfortunately, a lot of the wheat now goes towards bread, so the alcohol doesn't flow quite as much as it used to.
that is fair.
We do what we can.
And, she'll just go, well, I appreciate the conversation. Do you mind if I ask your name?
Gwen.
Good to meet you.
I can think of no other name now. Good to meet you too. And you?
Dimmer Goldfish.
Like the alcohol, the ale house.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, it's you.
Hmm.
And she kind of looks to the side and pauses for a second. Huh. It is you.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Well, it's good to meet you. I've actually purveyed patroned your house a few times in the past now, in the last 5 months. I hear they all kind of create a good name for themselves, so you do good business.
I appreciate that. It was harder to come up with than it should have been.
Yeah, I hear the recipe is quite the secret. It's good. And she kind of continues. She kind of stamps your visa, but you notice yours is a different color. Give you a couple bonus days, honestly. Since you actually have legitimate business here, I've doubled your visa time.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Glenn. You have a fabulous day.
You too. Maybe I'll swing by your house again in the next couple of days and see you again.
Absolutely. And Derwin will just continue on.
Oh boy. It's Cedar's turn. Yay. Okay, so she's gonna kind of, she's still got her hood up, and she's gonna start kind of rummaging through her satchel. She puts the alchemy set out. She puts her 2 or 3 books that she's got in the satchel out. She's got she's got a bunch of just paper and quills and ink and the little bag of sand. She's got that out too. She's got a few little gems here and there. Vial of acid, rapier, playing card set, dagger, warhorn, pseudo dragon.
Dagger.
Okay, wait, do we want to draw this out as long as possible?
She places the pseudo dragon on the table, then she picks it back up and puts it on her shoulder. Because it's more like, here, I show you it exists, but I want it back now.
Yeah, this is mine.
Her spell book. She puts out every piece of food she has.
Gosh.
It's like Caleb counting coins.
I just have one question for you, Sophie.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Do we want this gag to run in game as long as possible?
Absolutely we do.
Okay. Then question for you, Doku, and Charisse, actually. I know Cedar ended up with the bag of mundane items. Who ended up with every single one of Kiddis's pulls from the bag of mundane items?
Well, I figured all those got put into your guys' bag of holding that you guys have.
Yeah,
Which
that's
I
what
also
thinking.
have.
Yeah, so all of those items are
God.
in the bag of holding that you guys have. Give me 30 seconds.
You're welcome, Sophie.
Jeez. Oh my
And
god.
and just all the weird stuff.
Yes.
So all the shit that Kiddis had, if Kiddis didn't keep it with herself, and if she gave it to the party, Cedar's probably holding it.
And a severed arm, and alcohol.
There is the hand. There is the leprosy hand.
She's gonna
Yeah.
leave that in the bag.
Hold on.
Just
No.
Give me a second while I pull
I'm
up.
not contaminating this town with leprosy.
Fine, contaminate her with leprosy.
Can we not contaminate people with leprosy?
Why?
Hold on.
Because it's a disease.
Yeah, but she deserves it. She's a
No,
disease.
no one deserves leprosy. It's really bad. It's bad.
Because Harry has a
It's
snow globe.
it's not good.
She would have kept her that. Let's see. She would have kept that, so we still have a
If
vial
it's a
of rock.
piece of a person, she's gonna leave it in the bag because that's
You know,
just not a conversation she wants to have.
Kiddis kept your eye. Hold on, let me.
Gonna want that back eventually.
Okay.
That's
so
not
I'm
gonna happen.
messaging over all.
Wait.
Okay, wait. We used that. She used that.
Wait, that just opened a whole new strategic avenue.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
What?
No. This is genuine.
I like to imagine that while this is going on, girls out there are like, how long has Cedar been in there? It's like a quarter of the way through her just bringing stuff out.
Just the 4 daggers in a row.
She would have kept
Oh my
Dana's
God.
eye. Let's see if I'll treat. Green orb for obese people. Goblin key, pewter amulet, silver pocket watch. She probably would have kept the famous battle recount.
I think is Mai still in the bag? I think Mai's still
My
in
might still be back.
Mai's still in
Oh
the
my-
bag.
Oh no!
Bag.
No, I'm sorry. That'll be so.
Out of the bag, but I'm just saying. Hold on, we might need to pull
No. You have to pull. You have to pull an alcoholic going through withdrawals out of your bag and piss this lady off.
No, because that could be really bad. Because that's trafficking someone through the city.
Fair point.
We're gonna leave her in the bag for now.
Yeah. My
I'm
stay in the
Okay, we got.
I just love the idea that Maya's in the bag. She just sees Cedar's hand keeps like going in and out, and she's just like, "What is she doing?"
I apologize, guys.
She's so indecisive. Just choose.
My wife hurt her
Hold on.
back, so she needed help with the cat bowls to feed them. So just fed the kitties. But I am back.
So sorry, I'm slowly copying and pasting all the shit that they would have ended up
Do
with.
you want me to start listing it? I'll start listing it. All right.
Oh my gosh.
And she is pulling these things out
Oh, hold
one
on.
at a time.
Then there is the. Don't pull out the Fey gems. I don't think that's
No,
gonna
I'm not
work.
doing that.
Yeah.
She'd probably have given you her torture kit.
I'm not bringing that out either.
Why not? Be different.
I don't want to be arrested.
She would have kept all her pets.
All right. So she's gonna start pulling out one by one, with the same speed as Caleb counting coins.
God.
Vial of rot, crystal pen, a stone, a bamboo bonsai tree pot, like a whole tree inside a pot, a flask, a vial of tree sap, another bag, an orb, a key, an amulet, a pocket watch, and a crown of ice, a random rod of metal, a compass, medical book. Oh, it just moved my thing. I lost
Sorry.
my place. How dare you do this to me? And 32 ounces of unrefined black ichor. Pliers of various sizes. Oh wait, small. Oh no, this is the torture kit. Never mind, not the pliers. A piece of string that just emits smoke for some
Be
reason.
prepared for it to change.
A large chunk of amber. A shovel made of blue metal. A walking stick. A sealed ship in a bottle. A goblet. A orange throwing star. A spyglass. A charm bracelet. A black chess piece and a white chess piece that are currently arguing with each other. A scarf knitted from skunk fur, again for some reason.
That's
A shot glass. Silk and Egyptian cotton sheets. A toy crossbow. A silver coin. A wooden cup. A lot of black roses, which she will pull out one by one.
Oh my god.
A stone slab that just floats. Marble sculpture of a tiny elf holding a lute. A piece of pure white cloth. A hat. A mask. A humanoid skull that with green orbs in the eye sockets. A leather belt. A tiny javelin. A sphere of crystal with a tiny shard of obsidian in the exact center. A flask. A slightly out of date guidebook. A yellow chrysanthemum that never dies. A pair of scissors. A brass prosthetic nose. A palm-sized iron cage. A book with words that change every time it's read. And a gigantic snake tooth with an unsettling aura about it.
That's not even all the shit I had. That's just the shit she gave you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's
So
not even
somewhere
still
Kidis has got this little collection of her favourite items. Like, what do I
And-
play with today?
And then Cedar goes, I'm done.
Are you actually done?
Yes.
Okay.
No, she's taking a 5-minute
Do
break.
you, what I mean is, do you have more items?
Technically, yes.
All right.
But we decided against the
We
leprosy
decided,
hand.
we decided against the leprosy hand, the torture kit, and my.
Then I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Still in the bag, may I add.
Also, mine's not an item. We need to clarify this.
No, I know, I'm just saying, she's in the bag. What did you say?
I need
I
a
need to roll?
charisma saving throw.
Charisma save. Please. 7. Panic.
And she kind of looks at you and goes, "You're done?"
There's probably some pocket lint in there. Do you want the pocket lint?
No, I want the honest truth. And she's just kind of glaring, and then she taps twice on the desk, and 2 more guards walk in.
Okay, I'm gonna just... One of them is kind of some you don't want it brought out, not in a bad way, but like it might get you sick. So that was more for you than it was for me.
You had to do a bit.
I also don't want to touch it, frankly.
Well, it's in your bag. You put it in there.
Yeah. Technically, my kid put it in there.
Is your kid in the bag?
No.
Is there anybody else in the bag?
Let me see. She's trying to play it off. Oh yeah, like she's trying to just play it off. And she's gonna pull mine out of the bag. I completely forgot she was in here. This is my teacher.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't want to walk, so we put her in the bag.
Yep. And so you're trying to smuggle a human in the city without paying for their visa.
No, I'll pay for the visa. I legitimately forgot.
Now
she
you
was
pay
in
for
there.
the visa now that you've been caught. So you bring in 2 cursed items and smuggle a human?
No, the first one's not cursed. It's the item I'm not wanting to bring out isn't cursed. It's just disease.
She points to the chrysanthemum in the ship.
Oh, the flower?
These will be confiscated.
The flower? Aw.
Wait,
Okay.
were they actually cursed? I could have played with a cursed item.
Wait, that's cursed?
Just like there's no human in the bag? Oh, it's cursed now?
No, legitimately, I'm asking you this.
So,
she's looking Gwen in the eyes with just complete honesty in her eyes, like, no, wait, that was actually cursed.
so she grabs this chrysanthemum and the ship in a bottle, and she holds both of them up in front of you, and you notice that they're both glowing green right now.
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
I could have played with cursed items more. Dang it.
So she hands
This
the
is
2
gonna
items
sound
to the
weird, but
guards.
It was for my kid.
Yeah, so you're a mother? When did you give birth?
I adopted child.
Okay. Where are they now?
Oh,
Are they in the
Shadowfell,
bag?
actually.
Okay, and she looks kind of
So I'd
taken
love to keep
aback.
talking about it.
Yeah,
I'd love to keep talking about it.
good. You should.
One of them. Oh yeah, my child in the Shadowfell.
Yeah, because the more
Yeah,
you're
let's
being honest
have
with
the
me,
conversation. Yes.
the better your case looks.
What?
You're smuggling people and cursed items. I don't care who you're accompanied
Why
with.
were you in the bag willingly?
Well, you were smuggling someone in.
Oh right.
They needed
Yeah.
to pay for her. That's why I suggested bringing her out.
Well, yeah.
Ugh.
And then they were saying not to.
Why would you listen to the people who?
If your friends told you to jump off a bridge, would you jump off a bridge?
I would actually
Yes.
be fine jumping off a bridge.
Yeah, because you're also a fake creature
No, I'm an
who's here to cause
Owlin.
problems.
No, I'm an Owlin. But thanks for that. Casual speciesism. That's real professional.
It is. Do you know where you are? You're in the Kingsland. You know how many people? You know who we're at war with? And why our walls had to be reinforced? And our mages had to die reinforcing the walls to guard from the attacks of the fey creatures that are at our borders? And you walk in here as
I feel like
heroes,
you're about to
and
say
and
fey
she kind of
creatures.
shoots a funny glance at Gale. So who is
I
mine?
feel like you're about to say fey creatures, but I'm an Owlin.
Sorry, fey-descented creature.
Better.
Great. My visa is now 4 gold.
Sure. And Cedar's just gonna pay the 4 gold. She's just looking her dead in the eyes like, I don't care.
And then she's going to confiscate the 2 items. Go ahead and load everything back into the bag, please.
Sure.
I'm going to ask you one final question, because you avoided answering it earlier. Are you here to cause problems?
No.
What's your goal? Why are you
To
here?
help as many people as I can, and hopefully not die in the process.
Is that a lie? What do you
No.
plan? So just as a character, like above game, who are you hoping to
legitimate.
help?
She's trying to help. She's trying to make sure, 1, the world doesn't end. 2, whatever this war is stops, so that for the good of everyone. She's like, this is kind of an issue that hurts both sides.
Gotcha.
So legitimately, she's trying to help as many as she can.
Okay, so you just kind of gave a broad answer on your bigger goal, not just specifically for the city.
Umbrella answer.
Yeah, I see. So what do you plan to do to help as many people as you can?
Depends on the day. Depends on who I come across.
Yeah, I need more
If it was
specific
actually a year
answers.
ago, wouldn't have known I'd be here. Probably wouldn't have wanted to be here.
To be quite honest, I don't
But
want
I'm
you here
here now.
either.
That's what I gotta do.
Okay.
Okay.
So why are you here now specifically?
Over the mind link. We're hoping to solve your damn wheat problem.
We're hoping to solve your wheat problem. You got a weird scarecrow person out there, and it's weird, and the wheat is really bad, and I'm not exactly a farmer, but if I can tell that that wheat is all messed up, you'll need help. And you're probably in a position of needing it before you run out of food. Yes?
So, to clarify then, are you actually intending now? Was that an honest answer?
Yeah, because Cedar, as they walked in and had to walk past the avatar, she's like, we're probably going to have to end up dealing with this because we have to end up dealing with every weird thing that goes on in our vicinity. So, we might as well. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. It's whatever. So legitimately, she's like, we'll probably end up fixing that while we're here, or just at least hopefully putting a stop to it.
Okay. So what she does too is she's going to... Sorry, my stove is going off for some reason. I'm going to get that in 1 second. She's going to hand you and Mai the visas and collect the gold and the items. And she's going to give you a token. If that's the honest truth, which it seems like it might not have been a full truth, but at least enough of one not to trigger the barrier. If you actually intend to do something about it, there's a scholar's cabin in 1st District, closer to the capital, the head capital building, which she kind of, it's the spire at the very top of the city. Basically, you'll learn that there's rings, right? So the farther you are from the center, the more slummy it kind of gets. And so she basically just gave you a token because you're interested in fixing the wheat problem. She gives you a token to get you into essentially the inner part of the city, to potentially talk to the scholar there. Because she also noticed that your alchemist kit that got pulled out kind of made it maybe add some credence to your story.
That and the several books just shoved into the satchel.
Yeah. She's like, alright, nerd, pack your stuff. Try not to smuggle people next time. Really, the less attention you can call to yourself, especially as what yourself is, would probably do you a little bit better. And keep that ichor in the vial. That stuff is disgusting.
Yeah. And so Cedar starts putting everything back. One by one.
Oh, gosh. 2 hours later.
He's like, fine, we're both not gonna have a good time with this.
And she's just glaring at you the entire time.
Who is good at coming up with bullshit excuses?
You.
Rain.
Rain did not come up with that excuse.
I know. I'm just trolling you.
Miss National Security strikes again.
That was beautiful. I love the why do you have that? My kid put it in there.
Every single one of your
yeah,
characters works for
the
CIA.
shadow fell. But please, let's keep talking about it.
We really need to work on your thinking on your feet when dealing with hostile people.
I know, I'm bad at it.
I mean, at least with me, I smile and nod.
I didn't like this lady.
Doesn't mean you don't
it was
need her to
apparent.
work with you.
No, I know.
So, if you want, just because you did get caught up and you can tell you got caught, I'll give you a free Arcana check if you want, as you're packing
Sure.
up.
Yeah. Arcana 17.
So you can tell right away that this room has a lot of different layers of magic on it, just innately. And as you kind of look around as you're packing up your bag for like 30 minutes, You notice that even the the lines in the walls where you'd look at like stacked brick with mortar, they seem to be specifically structured to create wards, and almost like magic circles, and you can't really notice it unless you're looking specifically for it. But you discover in that there was a zone of truth, multiple layers of detect magics, detect curses cast into this room. And then you also look down and notice that there are inactive wards at your feet that would potentially explode.
Okay.
We were
Lovely.
standing on a bomb?
So Cedar goes back and joins the others after her turn taking much longer than the others.
You okay? What
I-
happened in there?
I have a lot of stuff.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you, Celia.
Also,
I-
go ahead and look at your receipt. It says you have 1 gold worth of valuables on you.
Oh,
That is rude.
I don't like this place.
You try messing with the entrance guards, you're going to get
You
yourself
forgot
fixed.
mine was in the bag.
You did
Sheesh.
not. There's no way you forgot mine was in the bag.
For a moment or two, I did, and then we got in, and I was like, "Oh wait, my teacher's in here." But then I was thinking it's too late to bring her out now.
No, you bring her out when it is brought up.
Yes, I should have. I panicked. Okay, can we just go find an inn?
Yeah, I think maybe we find somewhere to rest and think about our next move. So we're now.
Where's the place?
So wait, so we're now purifying the wheat? That's something that we're doing now?
I think that's something we can end up doing, but I think right now we need to focus on finding your mom.
Yeah. Because I would need to get that set up, so it's going to take me some time to get some purification magic going. That's going to take a bit of time.
Yeah, I have a token for getting us into the inner city for that.
So we might be able
Yeah.
to recruit a few more people. That could work.
You mentioned talking to a scholar about it. I figured we might as well try and help anyways.
Good idea.
And also, what with Starry McScarecrow out there, I
Oh
figured
yes, my former goddess.
probably inevitable. So
Yeah. I'll be honest, it still surprises me to see her like that. She wasn't always, well, obviously she wasn't always an evil, decayed-looking scarecrow. When I first met her, she was quite opposite.
Huh.
Yeah. Imagine all the best features of spring. You know, the warm feelings, sort of all the colours. And imagine that in a person.
Yeah.
You know, eyes like sunrises. Yeah, it's even though there was a lot of manipulation and a lot of mind games involved, it's still, I don't know, it's still quite hard to see her like that.
I bet.
Yeah.
Put the most
at one
common
point-
image of Shanti up on maps.
so, okay. That's not far off what I was envisioning, actually. That's really cool. So now imagine like the current version is like Mortarion from Warhammer.
Yeah, where did I put her? I'll go find her. If we want a comparison
sure-
of what you did to her when you betrayed her.
Don't go and turn this around on me. I didn't corrupt her. Did I?
Prove it.
Gale.
I'm
Okay,
I'm sure that-
that's her now on maps.
fixed.
So, like,
Oh, yeah, I remember her.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, she needs more clothes. Like,
Somewhere along the way, she lost her shirt.
yeah, but she kept the scythe.
It's she's covered. It's scraps of cloth. It just blends
I-
in.
I'm sure that whatever changed can be fixed.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm
know,
assuming
the
we're
world-
walking to the inn.
Yeah,
while
we're
trotting?
walking to the inn.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, the world's all... I should describe it really topsy-turvy. I guess.
Everything's been thrown out of balance,
Yeah.
but it can be put right again. I mean, we kind of have to believe that, right?
Yeah, it's tough with everything going on right now, but there's still good out
Yes.
there. There's still good in her. There's still something. But nowadays, it just feels harder and harder to believe that. But being around you guys does help to reaffirm that there's good in the world. There's still people wanting to make things right. Kind of inspires me to get up and put one foot in front of the other again.
I mean, I can be sure there's still good in the world. I mean, after all, you're here.
There you go. How's that?
There she is. She's closed now.
You want that? I mean, she had clothes before, but I can see how that blended in with the skin tone a little too much.
There we go.
So-
Okay, that's kind of cool. That's
Okay.
We'll use this one.
She found her shirt. Shanti found her shirt.
There was a shirt there before. Let me just clarify. I didn't put anything inappropriate on stream.
Guys, she was clothed, okay? It's important for the plot.
So important for the strike. There was nothing inappropriate about the first image.
It's important for the character to have a see-through shirt.
It wasn't. I'm done with you. All right. You know what? Her strength has now doubled. Her hit points also now doubled.
Oh,
And for once, it's not my fault.
I need to stop making jokes because the last time I did a Tarask showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric.
See, that's the difference between your jokes and my jokes. Because my jokes, I prepare for and I build characters accordingly.
I can't help it. We have people to entertain. There are people watching us.
Yeah, but we also have people we need to live, like our characters.
They're not real. It's fine.
Neither are the people that watch us. Everyone knows they're little gremlins in the phone. Everyone knows they're little phone. Everyone knows that those are little phone gremlins. It's common fact.
Hey, look, we love all our fans and all of our people that watch our stuff. So,
I didn't say we don't. I just said they're little phone gremlins.
Well, I don't know how to respond to that.
Wow.
The tism came out. Help.
Yeah, we're on our way to the inn.
For legal reasons, we don't view bot.
Oh yeah, we don't.
Oh yeah, no.
We have.
No.
It took me a second to figure out what the words were.
Yeah. Oh.
We're sitting on a solid 0 viewers right now, so it's all good. All right.
And if we had a viewer here, we would be very grateful.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, we are on our way to the inn, and
So you kind of walk down the first major street, and you can kind of feel it's got the same general flow, right? Like the main street's a lot of where like the markets are, and people are still kind of out. There's a lot of like, not only are there storefronts, but the streets are kind of lined with a lot more like stalls and tables, and everything seems kind of like very bazaar-y, right? In the main kind of row, and then that kind of leads to large gates that are heavily guarded. And you can kind of assume that it's the more, first quarter. And it's kind of, again, you notice the same thing in rings. Like, so when you first get by the front gate, you are seeing a lot more people just laying out carpets and cloths and kind of selling on the side of the street. The buildings are a little more run down, and the deeper you get, the closer to the wall things get a little bit more expensive, a little bit nicer, and the quality of goods that there are kind of nicer. But even without a kind of perception check, you notice that everyone's cheeks are a little bit more sunken in. Everyone looks a little bit more sickly, especially in the first ring. You notice a lot of people just kind of laying on the street, like clenching their stomach and kind of hurting. Um, and you kind of get to the middle ring area where you notice the first thing that looks to be kind of like an inn. It's a very big building. You notice some people kind of coming in and out. It's not the ale house, but it is an inn that does have a bar on the bottom floor. And it's next to a big kind of bazaar area, like an open quarter, where you kind of notice a large crowd just kind of gathered as well.
As we're going through the sort of the poorer districts, and we see people sort of doubled over in pain and clenching their stomachs, can I maybe try and deduce if it's to do with anything that they've eaten recently?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to roll maybe like a medicine check, just kind of in the drive-by. Like, if you want to stop and examine someone, it'll be probably a better roll, but if you want to just do like a general medicine roll.
Yeah. Yeah, I might sort of pull to one side and see like someone doubled over and just sort of try and get like a prognosis going. So, notice. I love being a cleric. So with a 19 roll, that's 30.
Dang. Yeah.
That's 11. It's a wisdom check.
Your skill check on this is very low because it's just a doubled over poor person. So, yeah, no. You can tell just looking at them that it's not necessarily what they ate. It's probably a lack of what they ate, right? They're very malnourished. They're jaundiced. They're anemic. Even by some degree dehydrated. Because they just don't have the strength to necessarily get to the water that's around the outside of the city, right? So, you know, you pop the skin and notice a lot. And then, in general, they're not physically hurt necessarily. They're just very famished. They're very starved.
I sort of walk back to the group, sort of tell them this and say, as much as it pains me to say this, I'm not going to give them good berry just because that fills up your stomach completely like a full meal. That could shock their system and make things worse.
That makes sense.
I'm guessing all this is due to the famine outside, not eating as much, their bodies are deteriorating. But this is tough to watch.
Yeah. We can once we've gotten your mother to a safe location.
Yeah.
I say we can at least try and figure out what's going on here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean, at the very least, we can probably fix the water issue.
Yeah, I've got one or two ideas for that. But yeah, we need to figure out something for that first.
Yeah.
So, I will
let's get
say,
a room at the inn and figure things out.
as you were examining him, he does kind of reach out to you almost. And, like, his voice doesn't, like, shake or move. He just kind of reaches out almost like he's asking for help. Just to give you a little bit more of a visual.
Okay. As he reaches out, I'll sort of crouch down and say, "It's going to be okay. We're going to do all we can to help you, to help make you feel better. First, we need to figure out exactly what's going on. Once we've done that, then we can get you food and water and everything that you need."
And he just kind
We're on the case.
rolls back over. Like, almost disappointed. But alright. So you guys make your way towards the inn. Do you check in? Do you check out the crowd? What do you? I'll say you're probably outside the inn right now.
Like, do they seem to be just like, just the crowd at like the farmer's market, or like are they crowded around something?
So it seems like there was kind of like an open square that was like with stalls, but most of the people have moved away from the stalls and are gathering around kind of like a central figure. Like almost like if there was like a fight that broke out or something, you know what I mean? But everyone's just kind of like standing in the crowd, their hands are up, like almost like they're praying a little bit at just a quick glance.
Cedar is gonna kind of like go and look, like kind of keeping a bit more to like the edges and the shadows to kind of try and see if she can glean what's going on.
I will follow you to make sure you don't get yourself into trouble.
That's fair.
After the guard thing, she doesn't trust you to not get yourself in trouble.
Has Celia trusted that?
And who's the mom?
Well, technically, like, Cedar's like grandma now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I am Nana.
Yeah.
And
You're senile. That's why she has to babysit you. It all makes sense now.
I was about to go there.
Hang on. Where's the Nile? You said she can see Nile.
Harry.
Egypt.
Ah, the pyramids. And Cairo is right there.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh my
That's what I love.
goodness.
It's just the pyramids and Cairo are right next to each other.
So I will say, as you approach, there is a lot more rabble, and you actually see standing on a podium an Owlin with just great big wings of almost golden shimmery feathers.
I know who this is. I know who this
Insight
is.
check.
Oh, Doku, am I right? I know who this is.
Yeah, you guys sort of met him before.
Yep. Yeah, I know who this is.
When you say sword met him, were his wings cut off at the time?
Yeah, at the time, yeah.
My second pair of wings. It's the dude. It's the guy.
It's the guy.
Hey, fella!
Yeah. So.
And sure. So long time ago, we watched some guy get his wings cut off.
It's called grounded. He was grounded, which is the ultimate punishment you can give to an Owlin.
It has a much different meaning than it does for the ground bound races.
So basically, he was put in the naughty corner, and somebody came along and cut off his wings.
And so my previous character Kidda stole the wings and stitched it onto her back when she lost her wings for a completely different reason. And yeah, so don't worry, you don't have his wings anymore, so we can't recognize the owners.
It's not awkward anymore. I mean, it might get awkward, but it's not awkward right now. Sears gonna kind of look. Then she's gonna have that moment of like recognition, and you just hear her in the mind link go, "Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, this explains so much. This explains why the avatar is here.
The guy."
So, as you guys have this moment of realization that you've kind of witnessed this man before, and he didn't have wings previously, he's in kind of like a soft, flowy set of robes. His wings are golden and feathery, and almost shining light reflecting from what's left of the sunlight onto the crowd, as he just kind of preaches. And you hear him just, "Brothers and sisters, we are starving, but we can rise up, we can persevere." And you kind of notice him kind of give this loud speech to this crowd, and he's, accept the grace of Shanti, take her blessing upon you, eat upon her flesh, and let her share power with you and your power with her. And you can see him like breaking off pieces of bread and throwing them into the crowd, and the crowd is just like catching them and eating, and they keep like chanting his name, which I have written down. It was Cedar Moonshadow. So, and they're just like, Cedar, moon, shadow, and he's like, come, brothers, pray to the name of Shanti with me, and through her she will lead us through this famine. And he's basically just preaching on behalf of um,
The bread
some
that
odd
he
sound.
threw into the crowd, is it discoloured in any way? Is there some sort of something different about it compared to what we'd assume would be a normal piece of bread?
You can roll a perception.
Do I get advantage because it's bread related?
Yes.
Ah, yeah.
You're like, you saw bread and you keyed right into it.
I know exactly what this is. 23.
Okay.
Gale's special interest.
It is a very fresh, almost steaming warm piece of French bread, essentially, or French loaf bread. Soft, fluffy, filling, high in calories, and it almost has like apple chunks kind of built into it to kind of almost sweeten it and to give some additional nourishment. And it almost kind of the apple chunks themselves almost kind of like seem to be almost like an apple pie filling. So it's like sweet French bread, and it's just everyone who eats it just looks completely satiated. The life almost returns to them. And yeah, you said what was the roll again? A 23?
Yeah.
All right. What do I want to have you roll in addition to that then? Because that's gonna earn you something else.
Ominous.
So I was completely flagging with the perception of with advantage, so thank you.
Yeah. Why don't we call it a religion check? Why don't you just go ahead and roll a religion in addition to, because you know something is definitely up. You notice how quick they kind of recover and start to feel better.
Oh gosh, that's an intelligence check. Okay. Okay. 21.
Hey!
That was a 20
Nice.
check, so good job there.
I'm getting smarter.
Getting smarter.
That guard doesn't
Big brain
know
time.
shit.
This is smarter.
You notice that the persons in this crowd, you don't know how you notice this, but you get a feeling that once the crowd was full of hope and maybe good and lawful, you almost feel, even before they do, their alignments change.
Yeah, okay.
And a piece of them is almost corrupted. A small part. But you feel below the bread and the steam and the fresh, fluffy, buttery apple taste, maybe with hints of cinnamon, that there is something unnatural poisoning them. Not to death, but poisoning essentially their beliefs and their soul.
Corruption. I will just sort of say to the gang, do yourselves a favour. Don't eat the bread.
Was not planning on it.
I don't require food.
Good. This, I think, was made with the wheat outside. There
what track?
is a portion of her power in this, and it's transforming these people. Not physically, but mentally, spiritually, they're changing.
Can
My
I see
first-
their souls?
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I figured I'd probably at least see what Gale sees.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and roll. After hearing that, you roll an insight.
Okay, that is 27.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I figured that would be a good roll for you. You notice it too, and not just from people who've eaten the bread. You actually kind of look into it and kind of get a feeling from a lot of dozens of people, even ones that didn't eat any of the bread from this session, that they've probably eaten bread from previous sessions, and that you kind of also can see that through repeated, call it pseudo sermons, in these crowds that he's generating, that his words and his food has touched a lot more people in the crowd than have gotten food today. So you'd say probably about half of the crowd, which is hundreds of people, are probably have that same kind of touch within them.
Okay.
And you kind of keep hearing, and and he's sowing fever, and you kind of start to key into things as you listen to him kind of continue to, we'll call it preach for lack of a better term, and kind of pander to the crowd. And he's like, so long have the people of this city and the people of this world kept you down, unfed and starving. Lend your ear, your body, your mind, and soul to us, and we will feed you. We will keep you alive. We will harbor, because they do not want your meek or your sick, but we welcome you, no matter who and what you are. Pray to her, Shanti, and one day she may call back to you, and you will answer that call. And then you hear the whole crowd, like in the same moment, like almost like he's indoctrinating these people.
Are they dogs now?
Oh my god.
Think of it more like a war chant.
Oh, okay, like a hoorah type
Yeah.
situation. Oh, this is not good.
And this is happening right in the middle of the city, and the guards are not doing anything about it.
Oh, so they're fine. They're fine with this, Alan. Sure.
We should move.
Yeah, we should. I do not
We
want to
should,
get recognized.
Let's not draw attention.
And as they walk into the inn, I think Cedar's gonna kind of notice how uncomfortable Gale looks, and so she's gonna kind of like nudge him with her elbow and go, "He seems to be on a bit of a roll."
Say so.
No!
I was trying to play that off so seriously, and then the second Joker reacted.
She's trying to cheer up Gale.
10 psionic damage.
No,
Oh.
no, I did good.
I'm kidding. It was good.
Hey, it's been
This is
weeks.
long.
I've had weeks to like it had to happen at some point.
Gold out of
I
mine.
need to fill my quota.
Also, while you
This
guys are
is-
chatting, Celia will go up and get us some rooms. Hopefully, being humanoid would make it so it's less problematic. to
That's
get
a good
room.
idea, yeah.
On that note, I do have a question. So Doku, you said that Dimran was setting up, or had set up previously, a Goldfist Ale in this city.
Yeah.
How large, in like a general scale, would you say the city is?
It's pretty big.
Okay.
The battle map that I kind of had put together for the city is not quite up to snuff for as far as the city like size is. This is probably one of the largest cities you've been in a while.
Okay.
Maybe not quite as big as where the underground existed in Cedar's little
Nexus.
yeah. So maybe not quite as large as Nexus, but kind of like almost comparable. 2/3 the size of Nexus. It's very large.
Okay. So, would it be fair to say this is one of Dimran's larger ventures?
Yeah. Like I said, I think we agreed that 10% of the take was 2,500 gold. So, I mean, it is a very busy and popular bar in this case. Yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking because if this location is one of Dimran's more popular ventures, she would have taken the time to like deck it out, make it as much of an attraction as possible to people in terms of food, drink, but also accommodations.
Mm-hmm.
And in that, if you would allow it, this would be one of probably 6 locations she has this set up with. This is an idea I've been toying with for a while. Actually, I will text you this just in case, because I don't want to give everything away.
So you are having the same struggle. So this bar is going to have the same struggle as everyone does in getting like decent food.
Right.
And what grains and things that you do get seem to be towards creating alcohol. So
Right.
you get some grains and spices and things. So you can provide a little bit of food, but the food will probably sell out fairly quickly because you are limited by the city.
Food and drink are less my issue. Give me 1 sec. Let me type this out.
We really need to teach you how to handle confrontation.
I'm personally working on it.
I know,
And
you're
I've personally gotten a bit better at it.
And
A
you've
little
gotten
bit.
better at standing your ground. Problem
Yes.
is it's like watching someone who's like, I'm gonna finesse and only knows how to use a hammer.
I can't even argue with that. How dare you?
You know, I found out that you can use the hammer to plunge the nail in. Because I've always had issues with like big fingers and like finishing nails. So like I have to like tap it in, otherwise I'm crushing my 2 fingers, right? But apparently you can use the hammer to pound the first strike in, turn the hammer around, and then pound it in the rest of the way. It'll hold the nail for you in the hook.
Yeah.
And you can just slap it into the wall, unhook it, and then pound it in. And I'm like, my mind has been blown. It has like changed my life.
No, oddly enough, Instagram taught me that one.
I wish I had better Instagram.
I just shot you a Discord message, Doku.
Discord.
Discord.
Okay, good. You sent it to the one that's not going to break the cameras.
Okay. Ooh, fire.
Entertained by your process.
There's fire involved. I'm obviously entertained.
Valid.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
I love that we can't hear either of you two. Oh, there you go.
No, I was typing.
Oh, I had to mute it because there was coffee.
No, I meant Cedar and Celia.
I decided I wanted to annoy Sophie.
That's fair. I'm writing a monologue.
Okay. So with that sorted, sorry about the little silence there. I would say, because I specifically have made a point of not talking for the last handful of interactions, because this entire time, Dimran has just been going through her bag and going through all of the business material that she has on her, if she has any copy of the ledger, anything, to see the status, to learn the status of the Goldfish Tavern within this city.
Yeah, you'll have a general rundown. You were here when they built it. You knew what's going on with it. You have projections, and they would have sent you, by bird or whatever, by pigeon, the basics of income and how much they have set aside for you for pickup per your arrangements.
Okay. So then, before we even go into this tavern, Dimron's gonna go. I think I can take care of our lodging.
Luigi! Oh, she's
No,
so.
You look like such a pretty little problem.
Pretty
I figured she looks like she might be a problem.
Cat.
She's
The
gigantic.
cat is-
She's huge.
Don't fat shame your cat.
No, no,
I
no.
was gonna say.
I'm not even
she's
fat. I
beautiful
mean,
as she
she's
is.
a little chunky, but she's the biggest cat in the house now, aside from the chunk. Like, she's taller, wider, fluffier, and she's a non-Newtonian fluid. So she's completely liquid, and then
Yeah.
she steals my dice. But okay.
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh, by
If
the
I
way,
was
I
there,
did
I'd steal
find
your
the
dice.
dice that disappeared. The the D8 that disappeared. I did find it. Well, Ben found
Oh.
it.
Heck yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
Ben.
he didn't find it, did he?
No, what happened was it
Oh,
was
thank goodness,
underneath.
because that's how some lost dice get found, and it's not a pleasant way to find them.
No, Mal was trying to get it from underneath my dresser, and that's how we found it.
That's funny. Mal helped you find it.
Yep, and you probably is the reason why it disappeared.
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
So you guys
But
are
that's
kind
not the
of.
point.
To be honest, was he doing better rolls than you?
I don't
No,
know.
but probably better rolls than you.
Oh,
I don't know. You guys have been making your rolls today so far. But all right.
Yeah.
So, so as you guys are kind of walking in, Celia goes in to start kind of gathering a room, and Dimron kind of speaks up a little bit and it's like, "Hey, I might be able to take care of our accommodations before we like pay for a place, right?" And that's where the conversation is currently.
All right, should we head to your place then?
Yeah. I had to make sure that everything was in proper order, everything was set up. I didn't want to go, hey, let's go to my tavern, and then it's half.
That sounds preferable.
Yeah.
But so Dimron will take them to whatever part of the city her tavern is in.
Yep. Also, still in second ring, so it's kind of just more on the far side, so away from the bazaar and stuff like that, but as close as they can kind of get to the first ring. So you kind of head to the left part of the city. You notice a lot larger buildings here. So there's kind of like guardhouses and more expensive looking houses. So it's kind of on the back corner where second ring ends and like first ring kind of starts. And so you get let's say a higher class of people that usually kind of come in here, but you're pretty close to the main guardhouse in this city that kind of dispatches stuff. For various reasons you chose to do this, right? To be able to take care of any riffraff that kind of happens, to mediate between high class and low class. It's just kind of safer almost to operate in because you knew you were going to be busy, right?
Right.
So you kind of wanted to like set them up to be able to like clean some hands and or what is the term? Basically, just be able to do underhanded things if necessary, pay off the right people, and just be closer to the action. We'll say.
Right. But so Dimron's gonna head inside, and she just kind of walks in. And I guess, does anything happen when she walks in? Or like nothing in particular?
So you don't get called out right away. You get greeted by a waiter or waitress. You kind of get greeted, and they go, "All right, take a seat anywhere." So you don't recognize the employee specifically, but you do see the bartender, which is the main purveyor, sitting behind the counter, kind of serving drinks and talking and stuff like that. And you get kind of ushered towards a seat. You don't have to sit, but That's
Yeah,
where they kind of start
Dimron,
ushering you.
as Dimron starts to get ushered, she's gonna go, actually, my colleagues and I are gonna be in my office for a little bit.
We
Talk about a power move. Goodness.
don't have an office that I'm aware of. I mean, we have some rooms, but they're not really available for rent.
Not the back rooms. Not the back rooms.
We did the same thing, Harry.
Anything but that. Sorry.
But so she's gonna go, oh, right, sorry, new employees. I totally get that. And she's gonna look around for like the standard, like, just like Gold Fist placard to like advertise their product in here.
Yeah, it's
She's
all
gonna
over
go
the place.
stand directly below the sign and make the same pose she's making on the sign.
Love it. Love it.
And she kind of just looks at you and like blinks. She like puts her hand on your shoulder, like, do you know how many Jack and Sallys come in here, claiming to be more than what they actually are? We serve first ringers. The second ringers are always trying to seem more important. You know how many Dimrons we've come through here, like today, that we've had to kick out? Just like, do you want something to drink? Or you know what? Let me set you up at the bar with Georgie, all right? And she kind of like snaps her fingers, and then like some of the people that are at the bar kind of clear the way away from the bar. She's like, "You talk to Georgie. He'll take care of you, Dimron." And she kind of like says it in a really snarky way, and then walks away.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. What was your name? I'd love to I'd love to, give you a good review.
It's your manager.
My name is Sophie. I mouth off to the wrong people all the time, apparently.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Sophie. That does seem like that does seem very interesting.
It's an appropriate name, I think. It's the one my parents gave me.
And so Dimron will go hop up at the bar, and she'll just like patiently wait. She'll like call the others over and just like, hey, sit down, take a load off. And she'll just wait at the bar like she's any other customer until Georgie comes around with his free time to serve her.
Yeah. So the moment you sit at the bar, you get a nod from Georgie right away. And he doesn't really say too much, but he does have like a new batch. And so basically he assumes that you're probably kind of like here to sample. He hasn't really said anything to you yet, but what he'll do is he's actually going to tap a new keg, like right in front of you. And you see it, Gold Fist, right? Because a lot of these guys have to brew it themselves, so he's probably like, he's trying to show off. So he taps it, and he's being very showy. He tosses the bottle kind of around his back, and like gets rid of the foam, and like tosses it, to the side, and it like perfectly lands in another glass and doesn't spill any of the foam. And it kind of starts to settle, and it kind of aerates aromacizes the room a little bit, so you can kind of smell this fresh tapped Gold Fist ale. And he kind of pours 4 bottles, and he kind of like flips them around using inertia, and like flips them backwards, and he like slides them across the bar, serving everybody. But then he sets your glass down in front of you. And you notice a gold coin at the bottom of the cup. It's like bottoms up, and he kind of pulls a cup for himself too, and tinks it to your cup, and then he kind of like downs it in front of you.
She'll do the same.
And literally as your head goes up, and the drinks, you hear the coin start to clitter through the glass, just kind of tinking on the glass on the way down, and it kind of touches your lips, and as you bring your head down, there is a bag in front of you. And you didn't even notice how it got there.
What's in the bag?
I figure you're here for the franchise fee for this month. I haven't sent it out just yet via messenger, so I figured you're here. You can collect it in person.
I appreciate that. I actually need to go take care of some stuff in what I guess is the back room. My colleagues and I will be in there for a bit. Tell me, well, above game, what time is it right now?
After kind of witnessing the crowd, it was around dinner time then. I'd probably say it's like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Okay. Dermot's gonna go, hey, notify me about 10 minutes before the end of Sophie's shift.
She'll be, she's my closer, so she's gonna be off at about 4 a.m. You gonna be in the room until then?
Probably far later.
Alright, well, it's all yours. It's the lantern on your left. And then you kind of notice that there's kind of an empty part of the bar, right? Where like there's no table set up, anything like that. It seems to just be 4 empty chairs that look like super cozy, a rug, a fireplace. It's kind of corded off, and then there's on the left wall there are 2 lanterns, and it's the only wall that has more than 1 lantern on it.
Mm-hmm. So she will go, and she will, I don't know what exactly you set up for this, but she will, disengage the lock, or however you want to put it.
So you tug on the lantern, and you kind of notice like almost like a mirage begin to like fade away, and from there a flight of stairs. So where there was once brick wall, the illusion drops, and it's just kind of stairs leading downstairs. Honey, there's birds outside. She doesn't know how to cackle, so she just screams at them. I don't know if you were hearing that.
I thought you were calling me honey, and I looked.
But yeah, so there's just be just stone steps, just leading kind of straight down, what looks to be underneath the bar, and then as you kind of pass through you specifically pass through the threshold, you hear the lantern click, and the light behind you completely fades, and it seems like the wall might have gone back up.
Mm-hmm. She'll kind of like mutter to herself and just be like, damn security, and just like pound on the wall twice to disengage it for the others and keep walking.
Yep. They follow you kind of back down, but then after about a minute or two, it does the same, where you can kind of hear just like an audible sound. Like it doesn't need to be there. It's kind of like a Tesla. It doesn't need to have sound, but it does notify you that that the illusion has kind of gone back up a little bit.
Right.
Because we all have Teslas.
Yeah.
But she'll just go, so this isn't the accommodations I was initially planning for, but this is more of a bomb shelter, which I guess is fair right now.
It's a pretty nice room. It has been kind of renovated.
Well, it's definitely like it's nice, but it's not the degree she wanted. And so she's like, so it does the job. It's very nice, but yeah.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
And she's gonna be like, well, I have a handful of things that I actually do need to take care of. So that being said, I'm gonna go do that, and I guess I will reconvene in a couple hours tops. I won't be leaving, I'll be here, but I just have a lot I need to get done.
Yeah. Hey,
And she seems like actively distracted.
Dimran, if you get a moment later, doesn't have to be now. Can we talk about something?
Sure.
Want to catch up a little bit. It's been a while since we talked. Thanks. Just let me know if you get the time.
I could make time now.
Now? Oh, okay, yeah. Can we talk in private?
That was the intention.
Perfect.
And she'll go to kind of what is like more of an office space area of what she's calling the bomb shelter.
Yeah.
So that she can and she'll like sit down and start like fidgeting with stuff. But she'll go, so what's up?
Sorry, I'm not used to talking about this kind of thing. I know it's a weird time to be thinking about this, but when you were scrying on us, like I hate, why is this hard? I hate this.
Did I see you hit on Gale?
I don't know if I'd call it that, but sure, we'll go with that because you said it and I don't have to.
I think that answers your question.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. And I'm really bad at this. You probably noticed that too.
Anyone could.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Demon. And
You're welcome.
I don't... You're like the only person I can ask about this for like advice. Because I can't ask Gale for obvious reasons. Celia kind of scares me a little sometimes. And also I don't think she was from like 900 years ago, so
Yeah.
Leah, there's no way in the Shadowfell or the Underworld I'm going to be asking her for advice on this because I think she'd snap me in half on purpose. I was going to try and talk to Winnie about it because, I mean, you know, she was a bard and stuff, and I thought, you know, bards tend to be kind of good at that sort of thing. But I never got the chance to.
Right.
And it's been a while since we talked, and you're kind of the only person I feel comfortable asking about this.
Fair.
Because also I think I would die if I tried to ask Mai about it. Not, she wouldn't kill me, I think I would just keel over.
I mean, if she could understand your speech at that moment in time.
Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm doing in that regard. I like him, but I don't know how to express that. I mean, I didn't really have many examples growing up of how that sort of thing goes. My parents were a political marriage. I mean, they seemed okay with it, but, I don't know, it was more of a business deal than anything. Shalius was not my style in that regard. He flirted with anything that moved. I don't know what I'm doing, and you at least know more than me, even if you don't know much about it, and I don't know what you know about that, so I'm asking, and I hate this, and can I just pass away right here, please?
No, if you did, I would make sure you're brought back so I can watch you suffer more, because this is funny. But no, in all seriousness, I'll put it the simplest way I can. He already told you he feels the same way, right?
Yes, but
Right, but what I'm getting at, what did you do differently? What did you do at all to get him to start liking you? Because from what I saw,
didn't plan on it in the first place.
what?
I didn't exactly plan on this happening, so I don't know if I started doing anything differently. I didn't die, but that was also not something I was doing differently. I mean, I died once or twice, but I don't want to do that again.
I mean, that's kind of exactly my point. You got him to like you to that degree by doing absolutely nothing.
But I need to do something. I need to show him, and I don't know how to do that. And my instinct would be to like bring him worms or something, but I don't think that's applicable outside of Owlins.
I would agree with you if this wasn't the kind of man whose entire year you could make by making a half-decent loaf of bread.
See, I can try, but I don't know if you scried and saw me in a kitchen. That tends to go badly.
My point is not... My point is, he doesn't give a shit what it is. He gives a shit that you're the one giving it to him.
So I should just try something.
Yeah, no, just be you. He doesn't like you for the face you can put on, the stuff you can give him. He likes you because it's you.
I mean...
There is no wrong answer. Because the right answer is just do what you've been doing. Be yourself.
Okay. But I don't know what my self-flirting is. I don't think I've ever tried it. What works for you?
I mean, I haven't really tried that in quite a while.
Okay.
But I mean, seriously, like, just... You're doing fine. He's already clearly head over heels for you.
I kind of wonder if that's a judgment, like if that's poor judgment on his part, but you know, we're not going to say that in front of him because he'll probably have an aneurysm if I say that in front of him. Yeah, he got me this ring, and she holds her hand up to show the ring that he gave her. It was in the Shadowfell. I really like it.
Good.
I don't know what's scarier, the actual threat of death or trying to figure this out. But I want to try. I think.
Then
I can hear you laughing, Therese. I can hear you.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the conversation Doku and I are having.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were laughing at.
Oh my gosh.
What is this in?
The Discord chat.
Therese. And Doku,
Even
y'all.
see the
Okay.
6 Harris.
I'm gonna put myself back. Will not be doing that.
I think we killed Harry.
I think we might have.
So okay, this is how it feels to be objectified. Okay.
Yeah. This is how she's like. I don't know how to flirt, and me and Celia are just talking about it.
For the viewers at home, the implication is that Cedar should touch Gale's butt.
With eye contact.
Yeah,
I stand by that.
the eye contact is what makes it.
Yeah. And then we confirmed that that's how our newly married player got their husband. It works.
Mercy sakes. So, and I'm gonna go back into character now. So, there's no wrong answer.
I mean, not if it's you. If it's some caricature you're trying to be what he wants, you're doing the polar opposite.
Mm.
Because you're actively becoming anything but what he wants.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I'll definitely think about it. All that. I'm gonna go now. Thank you, Dimrin.
Mhm.
And Cedar's gonna stand up and just beeline out of the room. Oh, sorry. She's gonna go over to Gil. Hey, can I borrow my copy of the Mighty Nine?
Yeah, sure. I may have made some notes on the margins. Is that cool?
Thanks. I just need a little comfort reading at the moment.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, and Gail will sort of hand it over.
Thank you. And then she's just gonna walk away. And she's just gonna be like reading all night.
Cool.
All right, so this is how you guys send your first night in. Well, I think Dimron, you said you had things that you wanted to do.
Well, does anyone else have anything they want to do before that?
Not strongly. Everything I want to do with Celia requires leaving, and I don't want to break curfew and on the first night.
Valid.
Yeah, it's not a bad shout.
That would
Well, so I
probably-
guess is there any chance that Dimran would have like scrolls of sending for communication purposes?
Yeah. Given that you're part of the franchise and setups, and they need to talk to you on the regular, you would 100% just have that as part of like a normal business thing.
So she's going to pull out the sending scrolls, however many there are, and let me see. Let me pull that up super duper quick. But she's gonna pull out one of the scrolls, and she's just gonna start writing down possible things of what she might end up saying, because she's aware there's only so much she can say.
Sorry, go ahead and repeat that.
But so she's gonna spend some time like writing ideas in her notebook of like things to say with sending, because she's aware there is only so much that can be said.
Yeah. What's the purpose? What are you trying to achieve? Are you just trying to like contact your other locations?
I'm trying.
Or...
I remember. Okay, she's specifically going to contact her the transmutation wizard bartender that taught her about spicing ale in the first place, but through magic. And she's gonna reach out to her and say, I need a couple of magically enchanted items for a very important
Do.
SAR meeting. SAR spelled SAR. Capital S, lowercase a, capital R. will send specifications shortly. Unless you think scrying would be quicker. Thanks. 25.
So you're just basically reaching out to them. You're asking for items?
Very, specific, not inherently powerful, but custom-made items.
Alright.
So the list that she writes up is she wants a necklace of animate objects with the objects used in animate objects predetermined in the form of 10 ale mugs. In one of those ale mugs, she wants it, and this is all to be taken from her personal funds. She wants the ale mug to be solid gold, silver trim, like real gold, real silver. Crystals inlaid in various aesthetic positions on the mug. Each gem enchanted with various effects. One that produces a silent image of I guess you would say like a dancer. Another that has magic mouth that sings. Another that has scry on it, with myself designated as the caster for purposes of who would be seeing the scry. And is there a spell that would effectively work as like a recorder?
You said as a recorder?
Uh-huh. Like a recording device.
Thought there was. Give me a second.
Question, is this for like the break-in?
Oh yeah.
Are we still going with turning Celia into a doll?
I think that is our best plan, because what I'm working on is more a planned work in the background.
Okay.
Kind of a silent plan B.
Okay. And then, in which case, I'm gonna message you, Rain, on a question.
Yeah.
So how much gold do you have?
On me, I guess, well, how much did I just get?
So, how this works is, so you're basically requesting a bunch of magic items be created from a contact. Transporting them wouldn't be too difficult, but a lot of these are like 5th level spells. Right, like animate object and things like that, I believe is.
Yeah, no, animate's 5th level, scrying is 4th.
Yeah.
The recording is unknown. Magic mouth is 1st. Silent image is 1st.
Because thinking it's uncommon. I'm just trying to find the cost. It's because you have an echo stone, which can record audio for a minute and then play it back. Probably about 100. Okay. So I'm getting a tally here. So you have so they're basically just mugs, right? That you want enchanted with these here. So, if you wanted, so yeah, I mean, like, it's possible you have connections and stuff like that. It's gonna cost. So, the animate object will probably be about 1,000. The scrying would probably be closer to 600. If you wanted to record audio, there's an item called an echo stone, which would probably be easier attainable, which would be about 100. But basically, it lets you record a minute of audio, and it'll repeat it at intervals of your choosing.
So I will say the person I contacted to do this is the person that like trained me in how to basically make drinks.
Yeah.
So I'm not just like contacting a random wizard.
Yeah. No. You have contacts. I'm aware.
Sweet. Yeah. Cool.
At the very beginning, I think we even potentially talked to or about that character.
Oh, we did.
Yeah. So I remember.
Cool.
Solid 3 years ago, but.
But so how much did she just get?
So basically, you have the 3 items so far, and you said you wanted 10.
No. 10 mugs. So the necklace of animate objects would animate 10 specific mugs, not just 10 items.
Gotcha. Okay, so you
but 10 very specific mugs.
So gotcha. Still 5th level then, I think.
Yes. But one of those mugs would be made more ornate, solid gold, silver trim, with the crystals, gems, whatever inlaid in them. That the crystals and gems have all the other spells within them.
Can you put it on paper for me? Do you have it written out or no?
I don't, but I can do that.
Okay, so you have so you need the necklace, the mugs, and each mug has its own ability too, right?
No, just one mug.
Just one mug? Okay.
There's one special mug. The other 9 are just mugs.
Just ornate.
No, the other 9 are just mugs. They don't even they're nice, but they're not like overly nice, except for that one.
Okay. Alright. And then what was the spell on the special mug?
It was not necessarily on the mug, on the crystals in the mug. Magic mouth, silent image, scry, and the recorder.
Magic mouth. Okay, gotcha. So you just want it all on the one. Okay.
But each in its own separate gem. But yes.
Gotcha. Special mug, multiple gems, and magic mouth, scry, and the recorder?
And silent image.
Silent image. Okay, let me just double check a few things.
I'm so sorry, Sophie. It's so fun picking on you. It's okay.
Mathing.
Hmm?
Just mathing.
Man.
Math is mathing.
Of course, D&D Beyond just doesn't want to participate in today's gameplay. So.
I know. I was just having that issue. Also, sorry, I did not mean to take up this much time.
It's
You're good. It's okay. While Doke is looking it up, Rain, did you see my message?
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, just really quickly. What time are we playing till tonight? Just so I know.
I need to get off in about like 30 to 40 minutes.
Okay. It's right, because I still need to unpack from being at home and go to sleep and that. But yeah, that works.
Okay. So you kind of send this multiple sending message kind of with your order, with the descriptors and things like that. So you probably used like 5 or 6 sending scrolls just to kind of communicate this order. And each one you got a reply back. And as you kind of are sitting there waiting for the final reply, a tiny treasure chest appears in front of you. And it kind of asks you, it's like, do you open it, essentially?
Yeah.
It's just a tiny magical chest. So inside the chest, there's a note that just says 2330 gold. I can probably get this together for you within a day or two.
Perfect. She deposits the gold. And, yeah.
Okay. And then as you deposit the gold, the little note actually changes into what looks to be a receipt for your order. And then with like an estimated delivery of essentially the same time at night, so we'll call it like 8 or 9 o'clock at night, 2 days from now, so about 48 hours. And and it has like a little mimic chest image on the bottom, so you'll assume that it'll probably come via chest again.
Perfect. And she will just
Lehman's always has the best utility spells.
What?
Oh, it's an actual spell. Like that was cast, the chest and everything for you.
Yeah, no, actually, I think I'm good for right now.
Okay, you want some fries with that? No. So no, through your various contacts and things like that, you have a transmutation teacher, someone who has, worked with you a lot in the past. You're very familiar with the, the setup of remote connections and stuff like that. And so yeah, they will get together these magical items for you. It will take them a little bit of time. Still have to find the necklaces and source things and stones that'll hold each thing, but yeah, no. In about 2 days, then you will get another chest that will contain the items that you request.
Perfect.
Oh, while we're here, we're in a bar with a bunch of guards. Can I gather information on the Mr. Shanti dude?
Ooh, good idea.
Cedar.
Cedar. Yeah, if you guys want to, like... What are you doing?
I'm in a popular bar that all the guards frequent. Why would the heck would I not ask this? Okay.
So
anyway.
she's climbing up my folder, and it keeps slipping, and she keeps falling back, and then she's growling because she's annoyed that she keeps falling. And I'm like, that's my D&D folder. Okay, she's just coming to get me.
Hey, she did it!
She did it!
Hey!
Not bad for a 14-year-old. Alright, yeah, so no, you you can definitely peruse if you'd like. So you can kind of head back up to the bar. The illusionary wall has kind of recognized you now, so it'll kind of if you pull the lantern, it'll kind of respond to your movement as well. And the illusion is very strong that like you kind of go unnoticed, and essentially you kind of appear sitting in the chair and then getting up and then walking away from the chair, and that kind of is like so. That's kind of where you find yourself as you're exiting this roped off area. Now, since it is a little bit later, you notice two things: is the bar now is probably only about half full. So as the actual curfew comes up, many people actually did leave, but what you also notice is that a lot of the guards, a lot of the very well-dressed people are also kind of remaining. Meaning they are probably not so worried about curfew for some reason. So that's kind of what you just gather at a glance. But yeah, there's probably still about 20 or 30 people still here. The bar probably sits about 2 to 300. So you're not exactly going to be covert in what you're doing, but yes, there are still people here remaining.
So I think I'll probably first go to the bartender since the person that she would know-ish. She's like, because I'm assuming the bartender's not as busy at this point.
No, definitely not. People are kind of nursing drinks, just kind of general chatter. Most people are clicked off into different groups. The only one that probably would be by themselves are the waiters when they're waiting to take orders, and then Georgie himself, yeah, who's making drinks just as people want them.
Okay, so she kind of walks up to Georgie, and she's just like, "Hey, so when we were walking in, we saw some guy doing some sort of sermon in the square. Is that common in the city?"
Yeah, Cedar. He's getting quite the name for himself in this area. Really, it's everyone seems to. At first, I think a lot of the guards were worried about him, but he's mostly harmless.
He's been feeding a lot of the people.
Yeah, notice that. I mean, when you're blessed by the goddess Shanti, I'm sure that I mean, food is a hot commodity right now, so having ready access to it, I'm sure makes you pretty popular. Again, he's not causing any harm from what we can tell, but realistically, though, if I were him, with that many followers, you can move mountains.
I'm sure. I remember that a lot of times religious fanatics can start causing upset in cities. I just wanted to make sure that we're not walking into something.
Do you have some reason to be on his bad side? Because all he's really doing is feeding people.
It's just a bad feeling. It's probably nothing.
Well, yeah, I get that. I mean, really, no free meal, right? So, what's the intention at the end of the day? It's hard to say. Does he have ulterior motives? I'm sure. I mean, you're not giving stuff out for free unless you're the product, right?
Of course. Does the leader of the city approve of his preachings?
I mean, I don't think the leader of the city's too occupied in his home. He doesn't make too many public appearances. Throws his parties, shows off his doll collection, does what he does. I mean, kind of weirds me out. That guy's kind of weird. Cedar, feeding people. Mayor, kind of odd duck.
She kind of like acts surprised at hearing a doll. He collects dolls?
Yeah, that's what he calls them. Basically, a bunch of brain dead people just follow him around. Pretty wild.
That is.
Kind of gives me the heebies, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not really into the whole. I mean, I pay my people fair wages, you know what I mean? And if they were blank, you know, probably couldn't do too much service, probably wouldn't hire him, but he seems to collect them, calls them his dolls. It's just, ugh. Plus he's like, what do you call him? One of them macaronis.
A dandy.
That's a real term for flamboyant.
I know what it means. I'm just like
I was not expecting
that.
I've got no idea.
Not expecting that out in the wild.
Kind of, isn't it kind of like meant to be like someone who's like gaudy-ish?
Dandy.
Like a dandy?
Yeah. So basically, it's a rich person with too much money. So you peacock and you act out, and a lot of times it was like an effeminately dressed like rich guy.
So it's not pasta. What?
No, but it is a term that's also used to describe these type of people.
What? I don't understand slang.
It's a French thing. How does the Brit not get it?
Because we're not French. We have a history of not being French. Ow. Read some history, sir.
First off, I think you're the one who needs to read history in this conversation.
Sorry, let me take my 2 degrees and get the fuck out of here, man.
Look, yeah, you take your free education. You just no. I'm kidding.
I have debts, sir. I'll have you know.
But yeah, so basically, gaudy, flamboyant, rich, eccentric person.
You show your crotch, cat. Sir.
Yeah, well, basically just imagine huge powdered wig with tiny hat on top and just ridiculous.
Oh, well, you could have said like Queen of Hearts, and I would have understood you.
Well, so long as he's not causing trouble. Either of them.
Well, I mean, it's hard to say. You got one's closed off, and one's is probably raising an army, but I mean, money's the same, right? People can pay. Doesn't matter who comes through.
Very much so.
I mean, he even came through here, the mayor, at one point. Once we started gaining some notoriety, a couple months in, only showed up once, but...
That's amazing.
Yeah. Cedar don't show up too here much. I don't think he's ever been here. A couple of his people, though. I mean, when they can forwards it.
Thank you. I just wanted to check in on the local.
Not here to cause trouble, are you?
I try not to.
Good, because I got a pretty good thing going right now. I'm not saying I haven't heard stories from Dimron about their friends, but I've heard stories about Dimron's friends from Dimron. And I'm not so much worried about them, but, you know, the friends. I don't know. Wild cards?
Yes.
Okay.
Lilia has the eyes of a very tired woman in this.
Yeah, she just you just see her like it's all like you can tell that she's just like reflecting back on all the problems.
War flashbacks.
Yeah, I heard you guys blew up a city at one point, so...
I was not there for that one. I did hear about it though.
We don't discuss that part. I'm not there.
No. They keep insisting on extenuating circumstances.
Because there were.
Well, they'd have to be. You know? Oh, you hear about the one about the giant teddy bear?
I did hear about that one.
That one probably had to be one of my favorites.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Captain,
even
go.
know how they would get a giant
Captain,
teddy.
go.
Oh,
Get out. Go. Go.
I better check to make sure they're not getting into trouble. Just like her thinking, like, I better make sure Cedar's still inside.
Just be sure you stay here, honestly. Curfew and all. It's probably about that time that if you got stopped in the street, it probably wouldn't be too good of a look for you. You're only on visas after all.
Thank you for the tip.
Of course. If you need anything downstairs, just let us know. I'll get you what I can.
I go to find Cedar, make sure she didn't sneak out. Get Gale I'm less worried about.
Did Cedar sneak out?
I'm not a problem.
No, she's sitting there reading the book.
Hmm.
She's kind of turning through, looking at like specific sections. She actually doesn't really notice Celia come up to her.
Celia just kind of sits across from her, just being like, I'm going to watch her for the rest of the night.
At one point, Cedar kind of looks up and then notices Celia. Where did you come from?
Upstairs.
Sorry, did not see you come in.
You should get some sleep.
Probably, yeah.
And she just
Good
kind of
night.
like slowly takes the book out of your hand.
No!
I'm just placing it down.
I'm a grown woman. Do not take my book from me. Celia, we are party members. I will bite you. I will bite your hand with my beak if you take my book from me.
People sleep.
Yes. I read the sections I need to.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna like markedly put the book down on her nightstand and turn over like in her blanket. Good night, Celia.
Good night. I'm still watching you.
This is creepy. I can feel you watching me and it's weird. Please stop.
I was reminded of things I didn't care to remember too much.
That's called a flashback. They're not fun.
Therefore, I'm making sure that the flashback does not end up being a present memory.
I just want to go to sleep and I can't do that if you're staring directly at me.
I'm sure you can if you try.
Is this
Please.
happening in
Go
even the
away.
remote vicinity of Dimron?
Absolutely it is.
Dimron just like while in the middle of like figuring out aspects of her plan, she just goes, "Hey Cedar, if it makes you feel any better, don't forget she's not just staring at you, she's staring at your soul."
I love that information. Thank you, Dimrin.
You're welcome.
It's a great night for my anxiety.
Celia, it just kind of cracks a slight smile, like just trying not to laugh.
So you guys all kind of retire, right? I'm assuming. Does Cedar go to bed like a good little bird?
She goes to sleep, if that's what you're asking.
Is Gale doing anything at the moment?
Probably just staring into the void.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Just a normal night for Gale.
so as the night progresses, you guys kind of turn in for the most part. You guys are still in the underground area, hidden away, and everything seems to be pretty chill, right? Before first light, though, as the night kind of progresses, you guys are sleeping in a lull. Now, the room is only really hidden by illusionary magic, so you can kind of get a sense of what's going on upstairs. It's not exactly the most soundproof room in the world, but you can kind of hear the footsteps and things like that, just as people are coming and going, and you guys kind of fall asleep and drift off, for the ones who do sleep, to the sounds of, people finally kind of leaving. Dimron, you do get kind of a 2 knock on the wall at about 4 a.m., kind of letting you know that that Sophie is leaving her shift.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, give me 1 minute to think, but continue.
If I continue, it's going to kind of progress story.
Got you, I got you. But so she's just gonna go walk out and do a search around the room. Does she clock where Sophie is?
Sound asleep with her book in her arms on one of the bunks.
Fair.
Oh, wait, Sophie. No, okay. It's real. The
Yeah, no.
person. She's wiping down the last of the tables.
Okay.
You're gonna name an NPC after me as a joke. At least remember that you made her.
But I guess how deep into her work does she look? Like, is she actually paying attention to her surroundings, or is she kind of zoning out?
She seems to. I mean, she's pretty aware of what's going on, but she's more aware of all the work that she has to do to kind of close up shop, right? I think she's more concerned about getting home during curfew, but she is kind of definitely working. She's cleaning tables, she's flipping up chairs, and she seems to be doing a pretty good job. If you were to not be sneaking, she would notice you pretty quick, because there shouldn't be really anyone here.
Right. Is she at so she's at a separate table, not the bar?
Yeah, she's cleaning all the tables and things like that.
Okay. So Dimron will just go sit at the bar for a few minutes. And she'll grab a glass from behind the bar, make it look like she's been drinking out of it. After a couple minutes, she'll go, Can I get another?
She kind of looks at you and just goes, "You can get whatever you want." And she kind of continues to clean her table. I mean, you know where the tap is.
Oh gosh.
So from her point of view, she just worked a whole shift. She's annoyed, right? She greeted you earlier. She was probably informed by Georgie that you were like a VIP. Maybe not necessarily who you were, but you get a sense that like Georgie told her not to touch you, right? She doesn't have the brain cell because she's trying again.
She'll just kind of go,
No.
So, what changed?
What do you mean?
How did I go from just another Dimron impersonator to... Yeah, the tap's right there.
Yeah, well... Boss told me you were untouchable. He told me that there was a VIP here. And... I figure you're it. So, you're the real thing, huh?
I could be. Or
Well,
I could be fucking with you.
It'd be a pretty weird joke for Georgie to be putting on. But, I mean, I guess he's done weirder things. So, you could be messing with me. That's fine. I gotta clean the last of my tables. And I forgot to find a way to get home. Gotta bribe a couple of guards just to walk through the streets. It's so annoying. I have bigger things than to deal with you. You may be the owner, but, well, the owner of the franchise. But if you got a problem with me, fine. Sorry I didn't know who you were.
I don't care that you don't know. That you didn't know who I was. I care that you treated me like a dick.
Well, that's what Sophies do. It's all... We're completely tone deaf to situations and people that are far stronger and more important than us. Kind of my brand. No, but what she actually says is, well, you know, the other bartenders here don't tend to deal with the difficult customers. I tend to have to take out the trash where others can't.
Show me.
Yeah. All right. So she sits next to you in the stools in like her little lederhosen skirt type of outfit thing going on. I don't know. That's just what's in my headcanon for the bar. And she actually puts a coin on the table, a gold coin, and then right in front of the gold coin, she puts her arm up like an arm wrestle.
Oh, you want to do this? How about we do this the way I invented it? Slam 3 ales, then arm wrestle.
Well, you're going to have to pay for them because they don't come out for free for me.
Sure.
All right. So she goes to the... she goes behind the bar herself, grabs some, like, 6 clean glasses, and fills them up, like, perfectly. Just as an observer, you notice that she does this with 0 froth, 0 head, just perfectly poured beers. And she puts them on the table, and she takes one of hers, and she gives you a salute and says, bottoms up. And she pounds all 3 with 0 hesitation.
Okay. The Dimmer does the same.
Okay. Just go ahead and roll a con.
Okay.
Yeah, she's fine. Just rolled an 18.
$25.
Okay, so you're fine too. So, no real problems with the alcohol. You do kind of notice it's a little bit stronger than it probably should be. So, maybe not quite. You don't know exactly what she did, if there was a sleight of hand thing, but it did hit you pretty hard for, like, it was not watered down at all. Let's just say that. And she just kind of smiles, but she's fine too. All right. What else is part of your game? 3 ales in, that's it. All right. Let me show you how they make them in the old country. And she puts her arm on the table, and she has long sleeves, right? Kind of a small, like, dainty frame. But as she puts her arm on the thing, she pulls her sleeve up, and you just see the veins. Like, she was like, I was a farmhand before this job. Not the most glorious work, but throwing 80-pound hay bales all day and pushing cattle, I'm going to give you a bigger run for your money than you can imagine. Alright. So roll your first strength check. Or, well, I guess just raw strength.
Strength or athletics?
It's just going to be raw strength.
Okay. Raw strength.
Ooh.
21.
Yeah, only an 18 for me. So she's human, so like, it's just base stats not amazing. But yeah, no. So you basically you're probably kind of anticipating to just push her straight down, and she hits a quarter, and you meet a lot more resistance than you were anticipating, and you did not just outright win the way you thought you were going to. And she kind of smiles, and then grabs 2 more drinks, like, while the arm is being held and locked. She hands you a shooter of a double shot, essentially, of a clear liquid, and she kind of smirks and drinks it down as well, and then flips it upside down.
Sold.
Alright, roll another con now.
Nat 20. 32.
So, yeah, she got actually 21. So she did pretty good on that one, too. So you guys are both fine, but the alcohol is kind of taken a little bit more. Roll another straight strength. Ooh, okay, 24. I rolled a 19. Okay, so she kind of meets you, and then after that smirk, she, like, pulls you right back up, and now you guys are locked center again. It's like... You want to see a fun trick that I do when taking out the trash?
Absolutely.
Okay. So as you say absolutely, she smacks you across the face. Like, full palm left hand, like southpaw, just boom, right across the face. And it stings. Like, it stings. You only take like 2 damage,
Right.
but you're gonna have disadvantage on your next strength check.
Okay.
Alright, so go ahead and roll it. Oof! Alright. 22.
12.
Okay. So she pushes you down almost to the end, but you catch it. And she kind of smiles again. I suppose since you're my boss's boss, I should probably just let you win, huh?
Fuck that.
And she's like holding you down almost to like the teeter point. And do you want to...
Although, that being said, I did not realize this was a more underhanded game of arm wrestling. If that's the case, and she is just going to full palm chop her chest.
Oh, it's just you're gonna hit her back?
Oh yeah.
Alright. So you smacked back. If you want to roll a d4 for just like... unless you're actually like hitting her.
Oh no, she's going more for stun effect than actual damage.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to roll a d4 you can, but I'll roll at disadvantage. Oh no. 12 was my 12.
24.
Yeah. So you kind of push back to the center, and as you kind of push back to the center, you kind of feel the grip like lessen as you push her down kind of the rest of the way. And she smiles at you, and she says, "Hereabouts in this world, respect is earned, not given. I didn't care who you were. In fact, I still don't care who you are now. I'm here to do a job. And I tell you, when I'm honest to God, I'll tell you, I can't tell you how many Dimrans I've kicked out of here, but you're the first one I actually believe is real." And as she kind of like lets it down the rest of the way, she like slips it back almost in a sleight of hand and turns it into a handshake.
And Dimron will just kind of chuckle and go, "Do you realize how quickly someone's fate can change?"
Yeah, every day is a blessing.
What's your current job here?
Maid, bartender, barkeep. I guess more, if I'm actually, I'd kind of do it all, right? I do what's needed. And she's kind of like stumbling over her words now because she's like kind of anticipating the threat. Like I don't know if she's unsure, but she's like, technically, I deliver drinks, I clean tables, I'm a barback. I serve drinks occasionally, and again, when the needs arises, I take out the trash.
Well, you know, in the span of what has it been, 30 minutes? You went from having a job to not having a job to having a raise.
And she just kind of gives you a, I like raises.
So I'll be working with you more closely on this location. As for now, we'll call your title Head of Security.
Okay. I'll take it.
And, yeah, just keep not taking people's shit.
Well, you can count on that for sure. And she just kind of smiles. But then she kind of pulls out a small watch. And she's like, but the guard rotation and patrol is kind of, my window's closing. So if I'm going to get home tonight, I have to go. It's good to meet you, though.
Good to meet you.
And she just
And
kind
you
of
said
like,
you were a farmer?
before, I was a farmhand, yeah. Cattle mostly.
Your skills might be useful in the very near future.
Well, she's like, I live to serve, and then she gives you like a really dainty curtsy. And then like literally darts off, and you can kind of you see her as she leaves the building actually take her shoes off, so the clacking of her heels, um, you kind of hear the sound disappear, and the only thing you really hear as she leaves is kind of the pitter patter of socks on stone
Mm-hmm.
as the
Wait,
sound of
and
her like disappears.
sorry, I did not mean for that to run over.
That's
Hmm.
cool.
You're good.
But yeah, that's me.
All right.
And I have to go. So
Okay. Well, as the night progresses, you have fun with your classes. I don't know exactly what you're doing. I don't know, but it's good playing with you. Well, I honestly want to get back to being more regular with the schedule. I think some times have opened up for me soon too. So definitely post November, but we'll see. But yeah, so as the night progresses, we probably don't need to go into too much longer, really. But as the night progresses, Dimron, do you go back downstairs?
I do.
Okay. About an hour after you get back downstairs, you hear a frantic knocking from upstairs. As you hear probably about hundreds of feet enter the bar. And Georgie is also kind of woken. The front door seems to have been picked, so like it was open without force. There's no real threatening energy. There's no weird air. There's just hundreds of people have flooded in before the bar was open. And you even kind of, once you get woken up by the frantic knocking, can also hear the like hundreds of feet of like people's worth of people entering the bar, and the mood just kind of shifts a little bit because that's very, very abnormal. You're not open, it's not a morning rush, the food hasn't even been, like, breakfast for what it is hasn't even been put on yet for what they can get. And Georgie, you can kind of hear him, look, I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble.
Okay. Cameron will rush upstairs.
And as you kind of rush upstairs, the illusion fades and you kind of fade in, and you see a ton of people just in commons robes. Looks like regular people filling the bar, but in the chairs that were set up inside the bar specifically for you guys, in one of them you actually see Cinder, the speaker. And in the other three chairs, three very, very large looking, strong companions. And where there was once a small fire pit, in the center of those four chairs, there's actually four stools, a small table, and small plates with bread on each one. And he goes, a little bird told me that you guys were in town and would probably be the ones to cause me a lot of grief here. So I figured we should probably have a chat. Now I'm a peaceful man, so this is just a tat. And maybe breakfast on me. And he kind of points to the bread. He's like, pull up a seat. As he actually moves the stool himself, like he gets up, and he's just kind of being kind of humble and brushes off the stool a little bit and motions for you to sit down. Also, anyone who else is behind your little trick wall, why don't you bring them out too? Because you're not the one we're here to see.
All right. Yeah.
Are you gonna ask though, Rain? Which one are you gonna ask?
No.
I'm gonna die. Gonna die of curiosity.
She's gonna go, but if you don't mind, I'm sorry. We do have a personal policy, just given present company. No outside bread.
This is only a humble offering. I mean, food is a scarcity. You'd think that anyone.
I do appreciate it, but I have, as I'm sure you're aware of who my colleagues are, I have very bread-specific friends.
Well, if you don't want the offering, that's absolutely fine, but I'm wondering if your friends might still. You see, this is a very special bread, a home brew, you might say. And I was up all night baking it special for you guys. So if you don't want it, that's absolutely fine, but your friends may still.
Touche. Who am I to refuse them the chance to make their own decision?
Yeah, see? I knew you were a bright woman. You must be to create one of the strongest and best tasting ales this nation's known in a long time. You know, your name is quite notorious. I found it very strange that you entered here, but didn't leave here, so I just knew that, you know, your name would speak for itself and let me know exactly where you guys were.
Fair, but also, I mean, what tavern owner would go buy a room at another tavern instead of staying in their own?
True. I really like what you did with the place. And
Thank you.
it's like this whole thing is just interesting.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Is it your owlin friend that cast these illusionary spells? Quite the wizard, I hear.
Oh no. I have very specific, very specific people I have do my enchanting.
That's fair. I do too, honestly. You know, it takes
It's a tough
village.
craft. You don't trust just anybody with it.
Of course, exactly. I mean, you need to appreciate the finer things. Every single person has value. Every single one. And I'm wondering if you could also be valuable to me, you know?
Maybe.
Well, let's hope. Why don't you go get him? I'll wait right here. No rush.
Absolutely.
I'm sure being startled awake is no fun. And as he says that, there's what you notice even without a perception check is that everybody here is getting a plate in front of them. So there's a couple of people walking around placing plates with bread on top of them, and they're all staring at it, waiting to eat.
I will, and so when she clocks this, as she's starting to walk away, she'll go, I will bend the rules to allow you to offer your generous gift to my comrades. However, I do still, technically speaking, have a business to run. That being said, I am going to have to charge you 1 gold per everyone else eating outside product within my establishment. I am truly sorry, but it is just proper business.
Well, I'm sure we can work off that gold for you for no problem. Honestly, I am nothing but a humble purveyor. I have no real fortune myself. We do not take anything in that we don't immediately give out to our followers. So I'm sure we can come to find some arrangement. Honestly, this is just breakfast. And I offered you breakfast too. I didn't think it was going to be such a problem. You should really have postage for your policies or signs, as they say, no outside food. But I promise you,
It's not outside food, it's outside bread.
Outside bread, specific. Interesting. Well, bread is the only thing we really have. There's so much wheat out there. But I'm sure as time comes, we'll work on some arrangement. Now, please. I don't mean to impose.
No opposition at all. I will go take care of this little problem, and you and my faithful bartender can settle the tab while I'm gone.
Sure.
We'll be right back. And she walks away. And she'll go to retrieve the others and basically go, yo, so Mr. Golden Wings is upstairs offering us breakfast in the form of very specifically made bread.
Oh no, this is not good.
See.
Oh man, I really don't want to go up there. Okay.
I say we hear him out, see what he wants, but under no circumstances do any of us eat the bread.
Agreed.
Make whatever excuse you need to. Say we've all come down with a case of celiac disease or whatever, but...
Oh no, actually...
As far as everyone knows.
I've already set up the perfect excuse. Congratulations, Gail. You're now a bread snob.
Now?
I'm curious to know what that means, but cool. Yeah, I say we hear him out. And we just react civil.
We should at least make an appearance, right?
Yeah. But we act civil, so no insulting, no talking back, none of this stuff. He's just another champion.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's at least go and say hello.
Yes.
So as you guys walk up the stairs, the illusion breaks and you see Cinder sitting there. And another person who wasn't there previously. You see the guard, Gwendolyn.
Oh, this...
Beat and bloodied and bruised from head to toe. As Cinder crosses one leg over the other, his robes kind of fall and hit to the floor with a soft brush of dust that just kind of brings up. And he looks up at the four of you and goes, I'm very curious how you expect to deal with the little wheat problem that the city's having. And that's where we'll end the session.
Oh, love it.
Ah ha 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 ha! Oh boy.
Right. I have a week to prepare philosophical stuff. I'm writing monologues, Doku. You better be prepared.
I always like to end on a little cliffhanger because I want you guys to be able to prepare. So,
yeah.
You know.
I can feel my bones and it's nauseating.
That's what happens when they're hollow.
Yeah.
But...
No, not Cedar, me.
Oh, sorry, I'm confused by all the Sophies we have now.
Yeah, well, who else is that, Goku?
Alright, I'm stopping stream now. For any future viewers or anyone who did join, thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining in.
We'll see you soon.
See ya.
Catch you later.